All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Whether you're live, whether you are on replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, today we have our next Dolphin Healing Collective call. So, for those of you who are new to me or to the Dolphin Healing Collective, hello, my name is Beth Catherine. I'm the founder of the Dolphin Rose Temple. And within the Dolphin Rose Temple, we have a free offering, which is this called the Dolphin Healing Collective. So, this is I originally started out to be like once a month calls, but it's usually like twice, like once every 2 months now, bi-monthly free calls, where we come together as a community for free to be with the whales, to be with the dolphins, to be with the ocean. And sometimes we are sending blessings to the whales and the dolphins. Sometimes we are doing work in the quantum to support them. But a lot of the time we're actually receiving healing from them. My original, many of you might know, my original intention was these calls would be us helping the whales and dolphins to heal. And now I'm like, oh my God, that sounds so silly. The whales and the dolphins are pretty healed, you guys. It's us that needs the help. So that became pretty clear within a couple of ceremonies that they were coming in like to heal us and to bless us. And I was like, okay, yes, I understand. So, yes, so today we are working with the blue whales, and I've called this call Heart of the Blue Whale. Now, some of you might know, I shared this on my Instagram. The blue whale, well, the blue whale is the largest. Hi, blue whale. Hi. The blue whale is the largest animal that we have on record of ever existing on this planet. The blue whale is larger than the largest dinosaur that ever walked this planet. The blue whale's heart is the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. Like that car, that's their heart. Children can crawl around in the arteries of the blue whale. That is how big their hearts are. So, when I originally started connecting with the blue whale, I felt this massive heart consciousness, of course, like, wow. And I wanted to create an event for us today. And this was inspired by my chats with Kelly. So, Kelly, we're going to bring her on in a second, and she's going to share how the blue whales actually contacted her and wanted to share songs through her titanium gong and through her sound healings. So, when we started connecting, Kelly and we realized we had this whale and dolphin connection, and then she talked about the blue whales, and I had been starting to connect with them. It was like, let's do a collaboration. This is going to be so awesome. So I want to, and thanks for all your comments here. I want to just have a really quick tune in about blue whales before we bring Kelly on, and then we start, journeying. So blue whales, we're going to go into this in meditation. So typically they're solitary creatures. If we look at them in the ocean, you're going to typically find a blue whale by itself. Not always, but most of the time. And some people have really said, okay, that means they're solitary creatures. They're not. They're in constant communication. They're part of one grid. It's not like one blue whale body is just, okay, that's one blue whale and that's not how they see themselves. They are one unified, yes, they have their individuated consciousness, and they're aware of that, and they're aware of their sovereignty. But in their sovereignty, they're connected to this massive grid, heart to heart with all of the blue whales, and then beyond, the cetaceans, the whales, and the dolphins. They connect heart to heart deeply right into the grids of Gaia and into the heart of Gaia. So there, imagine that the heartbeat of Gaia and the heart of the blue whales is just pulsing as one. And they're holding this massive grid of powerful heart energy that is beyond anything that we can currently conceive of right now. It's so massive. And when they sing and when they communicate with each other, it's in a register that we cannot even hear. It is that's how multidimensional they are, that when they communicate their powerful song and speak with one another throughout these grids, we can't even hear it because they're on such another level. So, scientists have recorded them and then sped up their songs that you can go find online so we can hear somewhat of what it could sound like. But yeah, super, super interesting. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to bring Kelly on, and then we're going to have a little chat, introduce you, and then we're going to go into a guided journey and then the sound bath. So, Kelly, if you want to unmute yourself and say hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. Hello, Kelly.
Thank you so much for having me here today and for connecting with me and feeling the call to. It's an honor to be part of your community and to serve everyone today. I'm so excited to bring the blue whales through. So this has been a long time coming.
Yay! You guys, can you feel that gong behind her? Let me know in the chat if you're alive, like or play. Can you feel that the energy of that gong? So, okay, Kelly. So, how did the blue whales come into your field? Tell us this story.
Well, to make a long story a little shorter, I was going through a time in my life where everything was falling apart. I lost my mentor, my partner, the way I was making income, my community. It all happened within a couple months of one another. And at the time, I've always been in the metaphysical realm or healing realm. And at the time, I was bringing through someone's higher self into canvas form, onto canvas with paint and doing healing and alchemy in someone's field by using colors and paint. And I was doing it through resin. And I kept getting this message, you have to stop, you have to stop. And I'm like, why do I have to stop? And at the time, the blue whales had started coming in, and I was trusting the message I was getting about having to stop. And the message I finally got was because you're inhaling all this resin, it's not healthy for you. And I said, well, I just want to paint the blue whales. And I got a very clear no. And I was like, fine. So one day I was out rollerblading, and that's how I get messages. I have to be moving or doing something. And all of a sudden, the blue whale presence came in fully. And they said, we don't want you to paint us. We want you to play our song. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, I wasn't doing sound then. I knew nothing about it. And one thing led to another. And I wound up magically finding this beautiful gong maker who's out of Colorado, and he builds titanium gongs. And at the time, this is not the gong that I had when this first started. And he really taught me a lot about titanium, and titanium has its own consciousness. Titanium is the same molecular structure as water. So I got super excited because I was like, wow, working with something that is water, resonating to the water inside of us. And so I spent a good deal of time just even tuning into titanium and understanding what titanium is actually here to help us with, which is activate our internal waters. It also teaches us resilience because titanium is the strongest metal in the world, and it's a newer metal. So it also has newer coding coming through. Not saying that older gongs like brass or copper, they have their place, but the place with the new is all these new codes coming in through the titanium. So it offers us resilience, it offers us flow because it is used for body parts. So it has to be very flexible. So when I started working with it, um, I hadn't told him anything about the blue whales. He sent me a link for mallets. And during this mallet thing, all of a sudden it said, and now this is how you make whale tones. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I just kind of was led step by step and led into this incredible journey that I've been on now for a few years. And it's been wonderful. So yeah, they've really worked with me in shifting my own internal waters. And we really have to shift our internal waters in order to create an outer world that's just haven. I call it haven, haven on earth.
Mm, I love that. I love that. Okay, so you guys, who is excited? I think we're gonna wait. I'm not even gonna ask you to play the gong just as a sneak peek. We're just gonna wait for the whole thing. Who is excited to hear it? Who's excited to go into a journey with it? Gigi says, heart is expanding. Love that. How amazing, Kelly. Yeah.
And this gong is he only made 8 of these, and it was his life's work. So this particular gong is one of the only ones in the world. So I feel super excited, and it's an honor to be a guardian and to bring the blue whales through.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about your drumming, because you're going to drum at the kind of vibe, right, of the blue whales, and then the chimes, like, because there's going to be a couple more. So can you tell us a little bit about what those are going to bring to the sound healing?
Absolutely. So I'm going to take you through, and we're going to start with a little bit of drumming, and I'm really calling in. So the blue whale, um, their heartbeat's 33 times per minute. So I've timed it out, and we'll be slowly drumming to that heartbeat of the blue whale to really anchor it into us. Not only are they here to like expand our heart space and really help us open our hearts, but they're here to help us feel safe and grounded in our own bodies. A lot of us have had a lot of trauma. It's very easy for us to leave our bodies, but we can't really experience heaven on earth if we're out of our body. So they're really here to help us anchor into our body, and we can call them upon them anytime to help us feel more safe. So I'll be drumming to that, and then I'll be playing the whale tones. And then at the end, we're going to seal all this in and work with the dolphins through the chimes. The dolphins love to come in and work in our higher field, or our joy ecstasy fields. And then I just kind of weave it throughout all of our 4 body systems.
Amazing. Okay, amazing, amazing. So thank you, Kelly. Okay, so we will, yeah, we'll transition into starting the ceremony. Just as a reminder, Kelly, as you mute yourself, put on the right sound that you need. Don't forget that. And because we had to judge some technicalities to get the sound right, and I think we're ready to start.
Yeah, can I mention one more thing before we start? If anybody has any sounds that come up in your own space, or even sounds that may come up here or in Beth's space, like allow those sounds to merge into one harmonious symphony. We like to push things out and think that they're noisy, or there's noise going on, or the phone rings. Use all of that sound and weave it together. It reminds us that everything is really interconnected. So don't get thrown off.
Yay. Really good to know. I think probably most people are quite sound sensitive here because the dolphin frequency, the whale frequency is very sound sensitive. So good reminder when we get so annoyed, there's a reason for the sounds. Let them be. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, switch that over, and then I'm gonna mute you too, because now I'm echoing, so that's a good thing. Okay, so all right, everyone. So if you can get comfortable, you will be going into a guided meditation, and you will also be then going into the sound journey. So please get yourself ready for that, comfortable in your space. If you want to lie down, have a drink of water. Hopefully, you already went to the bathroom, but if you really, 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 really fast do that in the next 20 seconds, great. And yeah, get yourself situated, closing your eyes when you're ready. And I really love, I'm just looking at my microphone here, and I have the blue snowball. So it says blue right on the microphone. So even as the sound comes through the microphone, it's imprinted with blue. Okay. So as we take a deep breath, let's begin to switch over from conversational energy into a space of ceremony. We now invoke the higher selves of everyone who is here live or on replay. We now invoke the souls, the soul essence of everyone who is here live or on replay. We ask Mother, Father, God, Source Consciousness to fill every cell, atom, and electron of our four body systems now with all of our higher selves' permission. Source, thank you for working through us and as us, weaving the field together with the blue whales. As we invite the blue whales to fully come into this space, the blue whales of God, the blue whales of Source. Thank you, Source, for weaving our hearts and our higher selves together with the heart of Gaia, co-creating this space of ceremony. There's many beings here with us now, beloveds. Archangel Michael is here strongly with the sapphire blue rays. Mother Mary is here. There are many, many beings who are, there's actually many beings who are very curious, who are light beings who are very, very curious. They're wondering about who this group is that has a high enough consciousness on this planet right now that they would come together to be in unification with the blue whales. They say, beloveds, this is not something that happens frequently on your planet at all. The people, the children of Gaia, are sleeping. They have forgotten who these powerful, massive beings are. So there's many beings who are actually here simply curious to watch and witness what is unfolding today. The blue whales came in yesterday telling me that it is, again, quite rare on this planet still for a group of individuals to come together, to unite, to communicate and connect with them. So they are very excited. Please know that in this space, the blue whales are already now working with you, and that you do not need to do anything special, see anything special, have any sort of experience that you deem spiritual in any way for the blue whales to now come in and work with you. Please, from your heart, give the blue whales, if it feels resonant, permission to work with you, to work with your higher self, soul, and sovereign consciousness, so that they can bring you a healing and a transmission today that serves your highest and best. If you are in agreement in your heart, say yes, or yes out loud. You're giving the blue whales permission to work with you today. We also have the dolphins here present with us, and the dolphins are here to support you in really connecting heart to heart with the blue whales. So the blue whales are massive, massive frequencies. So you can also almost feel that the dolphins act as like a bridge, a quantum bridge that helps us to really make that connection to the power of the blue whales. The dolphins are a little bit closer to us, our DNA and resonance, and we're more familiar with the dolphins and the dolphin sounds. So they're helping us to create this bridge. And some of you are actually quite close to whale consciousness, so it really does depend. Okay? So taking a deep breath in and just allowing yourself to begin to receive the frequencies that are beginning to build in this field now. Okay, so Kelly's gong is showing me that this consciousness is sort of creating a portal. So in the higher realms of who this gong being actually is and what they connect with, imagine that this gong is in front of you that you just saw on Kelly's screen, but it's turning into a water portal. It's turning itself into, it's becoming like all those beautiful blues that you might have seen are merging together now as one beautiful blue light. And the gong is revealing itself as this consciousness that is opening this water portal in connection with the whales, the higher realms of God. And allowing yourself, when you're ready, just to feel the invitation of this water portal of light. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and step through or swim through this water portal. And you'll find yourself in some sort of ocean. It might be our oceans that you know, that you swam in. It might be a cosmic ocean with stars around. As you take in the ocean, becoming aware of the presence somewhere in this ocean of the blue whales, you can feel their massiveness. And they're guiding you. They're guiding you to where exactly they want you to come into in this ocean. Feel that you can feel their songs resonating through you. In the quantum, you can hear their songs and you can feel this invitation of them bringing you heart to heart until before you, you can see the blue whales, and one blue whale in particular before you. You might also notice dolphins around you swimming and just really supporting your heart to connect now with the heart of the blue whale that you see before you. Taking a deep breath in, and I want you to look into the eye of this blue whale. Just breathing and experiencing this eye-to-eye connection with this blue whale, whether you can see it or just know that it's happening. Now, this blue whale is connecting to you heart to heart. I want you to imagine that massive heart in their body, and that you are sending frequency, whether it's blue light, white or golden light, or another color of light from your heart to the heart of this blue whale. Feel, sense, or see this connection heart to heart. And instantly you become aware that as you connect into this heart of the blue whale, you are now connecting in to the entire grid work of blue whale heart energy and the heartbeat of Gaia. You may be able to sense, see, or feel the pulsating heartbeat of Gaia that pulsates with and as and through the heartbeats of the blue whales. And I want you to feel that your heart is now connected into the blue whale Gaia heart matrix grid. Now, when you're ready, this whale in front of you invites you to actually swim into their heart, literally to go inside their heart in this quantum way, and energetically merge for a moment with their heart. So go ahead and swim if that feels good to you, and become one with the whale, the heart of the whale, the heart of the blue whale. And just breathe here. Heart to heart with the blue whale consciousness. You may feel or you might not. Whatever you experience is perfect. Just know that this is happening. Become aware now, like once more, of the blue whale connection to all of the other blue whale hearts and the heart of Gaia, to the dolphins, to all of the whales. From this blue whale heart perspective, I want you to gaze through your heart, through the heart of the blue whale, at the heart of Gaia, the center of Mother Earth. I want you to allow yourself to receive the heartbeat of Gaia through the heart of the blue whale, through your heart, as one unified heart grid. Allowing now this heart energy to empower your aura, your energy field, and just cleanse you of anything that is not serving you anymore, any debris in your energy field, anything that's not resonating with clarity, with divine love, with pure source consciousness. Feel that there's this emanation from the heart of Gaia, from the heart of the blue whale grid of Gaia. And this is just pouring as sound, as symphony, as love, as light through your aura, through your energy field, through your own heart, through the portal of your own heart. This clearing is happening to open you layer by layer, to set the intention. I open my aura. I open the atoms of my body to receive the blue whale consciousness and all of the healing that it provides, that it brings. You can see every atom of your body opening up in blue flowers, blue roses, different blue flowers, maybe other colors that come through. And as your atoms open up as flowers, imagine that the blue whale love and the love from the heart of Gaia is pouring in to the openness of your aura and into the flowers of your atoms that drink up that divine energy from the blue whales and from Gaia. Imagine that your chakras are blue flowers, blue roses, or anything else you see opening up and drinking in the healing and the love from the blue whale heart energies. And from the heartbeat of Gaia, unified as one consciousness, crystalline consciousness in this blue whale heart grid. I receive your blessings, blue whales. I receive your communication, blue whales. And I want you to just take a moment and receive any frequencies, silence, or any messages that are coming through from the blue whales. Breathing in and receiving. And as you receive, we are going to transition now into allowing the sounds of the blue whales to be heard through the sound healing. So continuing to keep those atoms and chakras open as you receive more and more of the blue whales.
slowly. Take a nice gentle inhale. Bring yourself back into the space. Wiggling your hands, your toes. Bringing with you all of the beautiful tones. Knowing that your internal waters have shifted. Knowing that you can call upon the blue whales at any time, and the dolphins. Thank you for allowing me to be in your space today.
All right, everyone. So again, taking some more deep breaths. And gently coming back into the space when you're ready. I imagine some of you will be like, nope, I'm just gonna stay here. And that's fine. Still want to keep lying down. So, as we come back together, we're taking our deep breaths. We're just going to come and close this space together and have just a little tiny chat before we say goodbye. So, first, for those of you who are coming back, if you're live, please share in the chat anything that came up for you, any words, anything in your experience that you might like to share. If you're in the replay, please just leave a comment below. I will be reading the comments later as they come in. And if you're just in that like space of mush and you just can't even do words right now, that's great too. I'm really excited to actually do the replay because I had a lot come through, and I just imagine that when I can like fully relax and, not need to pop up out of the sound and I can do my own meditation, I'm quite excited for that. So just know that the replay is on YouTube after this, and you can come back and go through that journey anytime you'd like, and receive even more. I definitely felt that was quite powerful. So, Bianca says, Mother whale, blue diamond heart, beautiful. Jean says, or tell me if it's Jean, but I like Jean. I think that's how I say it, Jean. I experienced so much, I don't consciously remember all of it. Miriam says that was absolutely magical. Jean says they said we need to take the sound of the whales and this experience to the prison system. That is so beautiful. I feel that, and I'm just holding the intention of that. Kelly has something to share. You just need to take me off of the echo sound now, Kelly, if you unmute yourself and share. Oh, yeah, you're still on. I didn't even realize it.
Back to the prison system.
What did you say?
Oh, I was commenting on his comments about taking it to the prison system. I would love to do that.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm sure they would love it too.
Yeah, there was some pretty powerful frequencies that have never come through before. Like I was vibrating so high during this whole time, but there was at one point, if you kept hearing me do the same tone over and over and over again, like 4 or 5 times, there was a very ancient blue whale here, like taking over. and bringing through these frequencies that I have not had before in a session. So that was amazing. I felt like it was an initiation as well for myself. So that was
Beautiful.
super awesome. Thank you.
Um, yeah, like I part of the reason why I do this work is actually a very selfish reason is because I go so much deeper when I hold space. I learn so much more about the whales and like I wouldn't be able to channel nearly what I do and know, and connect nearly as much as I do with the whales and dolphins if I was just by myself doing meditations. Like a lot of what I receive comes through when I'm holding space for a group because that opens up the field so much more. And also, these beings are very attracted to service. Dana says, wow, that spoke to my soul more deeply than anything has in a very long time, if ever. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sandra says, it was so beautiful. I just kept repeating, thank you, I love you. So much deep emotion and gratitude. Brett says, thank you very much. It was a beautiful offering. Felt very, very inspired. Brandy says, as soon as I connected with the blue whale heart, I immediately became the whale. I kept hearing, slow down, relax, there's nothing to rush for. The only time is this moment. Lib says, I saw an image of the Piper character from the show Charmed, and then saw a book called Intuition, and then visions of all the times I've taken my family swimming. It's a fun adventure. So he says, the whales asked me to feel into the stillness for a moment. After that, I had an outburst of tears and committed to my path as an animal healer, specifically animal communication, to give a voice to all animals that are often misunderstood by us humans. Felt like an initiation, and my heart felt so huge and open. Thank you so much for this beautiful activation. Gigi says it was so potent. Lamaranvos says, aloha, dear hearts, so sacred. Amazing. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. And Jean says, when you said they were here, I started feeling their energy all around my field, waves of electricity. Beautiful. Kelly has also an offering for us. I know, Kelly, do you want to share about that for our group? You have something too special to share.
Oh, yes, I was gonna say for your group, I'm offering half off of a personal whale recording. It's approximately a 20-minute one-on-one channel for you. It'd be a YouTube link for each individual person for the next week. So
So that's
yes.
amazing. And did you say you're going to give them a discount, or is that you're only opening up that spot for?
Oh, no, I'm offering a discount for that for this week. It's half off. So normally it's 88 or 44 this week for you guys.
Amazing. Okay, you guys, we have a week and you can get a personalized whale sound transmission for $44. Pretty epic. Of course, the question is, how do we get that? How do we contact you? How do we find this?
You can find me on Instagram. I'm Kelly Noelle, Noelle, Haven. Um, that's one way. I also have kellyhaven.com
Okay.
/ Kelly Haven.
kellyhaven.com / Kelly Haven. Lamarava says, can you put your Instagram link in the chat, please? And then I will do that on YouTube for those of you who are on recording. So if you're live, you're gonna get the link in a second here, and then on replay, I'll have that in the description for you. Um, so there is the Instagram, and if you could add your website too, Kelly, that would be great. Kelly's just getting herself online, you guys. So we're pushing her to get herself.
Hey.
What'd you say?
Oh, am I still on audio? I guess I am.
Yes, you are.
Okay, sorry. Pushing me to
And Brett would also love to learn who the maker of your gong was if you'll feel comfortable sharing that info as well.
Oh yeah, he's an amazing man. Brilliant work. It's called Christanium Gongs. He's out of Colorado. If you message me on Instagram, I can send you his Instagram handle.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm just waiting on your website. Link in the chat would be so great for us.
There we go.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So everyone, you got what you need there to contact Kelly for your personalized whale healing sound. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining us and being here. Like I said, this is going to be on YouTube, so feel free to come back at any time to experience more blue whale magic. Thank you so much to the blue whales, to our beautiful family of the sea, our family of light that was here and is here with us now. Thank you so much, Kelly, for bringing those frequencies through. And thank you so much to every soul that is here live or on replay for co-creating the field. So I look forward to seeing you for our next Dolphin Healing Collective. Stay tuned. And well, I have lots more whale and mermaid magic coming for you over the next weeks and months as well. So we will be swimming together. Everyone's saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you soon.